Oh yeah, what's up everybody? Jermaine here, and today is going to be a great day. All right, listen up. I have a concern that I want to bring to you. I am a parent, I am a kids pastor, I am a teacher, so I'm an educator, and I am seeing some things that I believe are worth talking about to you as a parent. And this came to my attention from a friend of mine who posted a video on her Facebook page about a parent and masks and wearing them in public. And it broke my heart so badly, I had to make a video. Now, I don't want to call her my friend, but thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. You know who you are, and you know I love and appreciate you and your family. So, anyway, um, if your child is a bus rider, if your child is a walker from school, if your child likes playing out in the yard like mine do, if your child likes to go out with friends, I am going to encourage you with something that I think we have not educated our kids to yet, and it's vital to their safety. What do you do with the mask in the event somebody's trying to hurt you? So, what did we teach our kids about strangers? Yeah, do not talk to strangers. Very good. What did we tell our kids about drugs? Yep, say no to drugs. That's exactly right. What do we tell our kids about wearing masks in public, especially in the areas where they are mandated to be worn at all times in public, and they're by themselves or with friends and somebody's trying to hurt them? It's never come up because this is all new. So, I'm going to tell you what I've told my kids, and this is based on that video. This lady was talking about the fact that we need to have faith over fear, but be cautious and aware. I love that. That jingle is absolutely amazing. In our family, we have passwords that we have given to our kids. So if somebody were to say, hey, your dad or your mom said we need to give you a ride or come with us, my kids say, what is the password? And if they don't tell them the password, my kids know exactly what to do step by step. And I hope you have something like that for your family. And if not, don't put your head in the sand as if that's not a possibility. God forbid that it happens. That would be the worst thing ever. But the reality of the world we're living in this dark time especially, is that the mask, the unintended consequence is now that it's a breeding ground for the perverts and the predators to have an easier time carrying out their nefarious plans. Now, this video is not about the virus. It's not about who should slow down the spread. I have blog posts and other videos for that. This is about keeping your children safe while they are wearing the mask out in public. So, here's what we're telling our kids. If you're out in public and you're not with us, do not put this mask on. Do not. If you're with us and we're in an area, like we have a county not too far from us that says, hey, if you're out in public, you have to wear the mask. Okay, so we'll wear the mask, but my kids are with me. They are under our protection, our guidance. So we'll have the mask on as required, all right? But I told my kids, if you're not with us, if you're not with some responsible adult, and you're out and about, do not wear this mask out in public, because here is the situation that we want to prevent. If in the event a child is abducted who was wearing a mask, you as a parent, what would you tell the police when you call 911? Hey, my child, I haven't seen my child all evening, and yet the police are going to ask you, what does your child look like? You're going to give them a picture and a description of your child. But here's the challenge that the police has to deal with. Your child is wearing a mask. What are the police going to do? Pull the mask down of everybody around? No. Well, they have this feature on their face. It means nothing. It means nothing. They have this kind of hair. You don't think these pedophiles and perverts are now putting baseball caps on your children and leaving the mask on? Or switching the mask? Oh, my child has a college football team's logo on their mask. The perverts already know that. These abductors already know that. They're going to take those masks off and put on another mask. Well, Jermaine, what is the point? Well, here's the point. I'll show it to you. Can you understand that? You know what I'm saying of it. Like that? That's it. Exactly. You do not know what I just said. Somebody comes up to a child, puts their finger to their back and say, don't move, I'll kill you. Your child has no idea what to do. They're frozen. It could be the dude's finger. It could be a couple's finger. It could be a gun. Your child does not know because they're young. This is how people prey on your kids. Come with me or I'm going to kill your family. Something to freak them out, to paralyze them. They take them, put a tape on their mouth, take off the mask. You send them to school or to the mall or with their friends with, and then they put on a different mask on your child. Unidentifiable. If you tell the police, here's a picture of my child when they were out and this is their prom picture or this is their... The police cannot do anything with that. Here's the other thing. What if your child is with a group of people and one of those kids gets abducted or somebody tries to harm them and takes them, and somebody calls 911. Hey, there's a person who they took my friend. The police is going to ask you, what do they look like? You know what your child is going to tell them? They were wearing a mask. It used to be that the bad guys wore masks. And when the bad guys wore masks, it was to conceal identity. Now the bad guys are still wearing their mask, but now it's open season. So whether you come down on the mask as yes, they stop the spread, or no, I'm not even into that. What I'm telling you is if you have a child, you need to talk to them about safety wearing the mask. So here's the final thing I want to say to you. I love our mask, by the way. This is from our church. It says, speak up. And this is simple. Even though we have to wear masks in a lot of places, we still can let our light shine. We still can let our voices be heard that Jesus loves you. Isn't that powerful? I love it. But here's the final thing. I told my kids, my wife and I, in the event you're somewhere and you have to wear this mask and somebody or a couple, you know these people come in couples now, like a husband and wife. They look like husband and wife. They look very nice. They don't come with, I am bad, I'm a pedophile, I'm a child sex trafficker. They don't come that way anymore. They come as normal looking people. But they prey on people in shopping centers, in aisles in the grocery store. You went to aisle 5 and 6 and your child went to the toy aisle by themselves. Next minute you go to the toy aisle to find them. They're not there. All right? So anyway, so we told our kids, in the event you're wearing a mask and you're somewhere and somebody tries to hurt you, the first thing you do is you rip that mask off your face and you scream as loud as you possibly can. I don't care if it causes an earthquake. I don't care if it causes a branch to fall down while you're screaming. You scream as hard as you can and find the nearest mom in the park with her kids or a couple with their kids that are you find the nearest normal looking people with their own children as possible and you point out that somebody was trying to hurt you. We told them, you need to have faith over fear. We're not going to walk around in this world in fear, but we're going to be cautious and aware of our surroundings, aware of our environment. We don't know who's following our kids when they walk off the bus. We don't know who's following our kids when they're waiting on the bus and it's dark. We do not know who's following our kids when they're with their friends in the aisle, at the mall, at the park, at the whatever. So since we don't know that, but we're forced to wear these masks, well, guess what? We need to have a strategy and an implementation of a plan to help keep them safe. What are your thoughts on it? What are you telling your kids? Comment in the description below and kind of let me know how you're helping your kids stay safe in this time. I'm sure you're not telling them bad people are everywhere, because that's really not the case and that's not the point. But we don't let them be stupid and just naive and just accept, oh, this person said come with them. No, this person said my mom or my dad said they are friends. Or this person is trying to, I know you don't do that for your kids. So what are you doing to help keep them safe? Comment below. Remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's ways you can support this channel. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.